I was 12 years old when the fires came through in January 1969. That day, 22 people lost their lives throughout Victoria. Many of these fatalities occurred in Lara, about 20 k's from Bannockburn as the crow flies. My dad, who was a shearer, was working in a shed near Shelford on that day. He was very close to where one of the fires started and had no chance to evacuate. He and his mates sheltered under some corrugated iron while the fire front passed. None of them were badly injured. They were lucky. We were at home with Mum, my two brothers, my sister and myself, with not much idea about what was happening. We could see smoke in the distance, but there were no phones and no power, so we didn't really know what was going on. The next thing we knew, the local policeman from Inverleigh came in the police car and said, "You need to evacuate." The policeman piled us into his car and drove us to the next farmhouse. We watched the fire approaching through the back window and knew that if it came over the railway line, we were in trouble. The next thing, it did cross the railway line. Then the fire came through and everything went red and the heat was intense and the noise was deafening like jet engines. What we didn't realise was that as we pulled the blinds down, the Bannockburn tanker arrived along with a neighbour's private tanker. They'd come to rescue us. The fires went within 3 metres of the home, and I remember when we came out, the swimming pool that was above ground was just a molten mess. The neighbour that was helping, that helped save us, lost all his stock and all his fencing across the road. And our house, which we'd left unprotected, wasn't impacted at all. That's fire for you. I guess it was a major factor in why I wanted to join the Bannockburn Brigade. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. I'm passionate about everyone having a fire plan. I believe that the responsibility for fire safety rests with the individual. Every brigade should have a community safety officer. I've been passionate about developing a higher profile for the CFA within our community. I help out with the junior CFA whenever I can. CFA has let me be more confident, make new friends and given me a proud position within the community. I'm a CFA member, I'm an artist, I'm a woman, sister, wife, mother and grandmother. I'm your best friend in the CFA. I am Jo, proud CFA member.